All right, guys. Hey, y'all. What's going on? So today we're talking about Chango right at this moment. Chango, the warrior, the Orisha of lightning, dance, passion, fire, thunder, as well as power. Chango. Let's talk about Chango. Some people say Shango, Chango. I say Chango because I'm from the country. I might be pronouncing it wrong, but we're going to say Chango today. Let's talk about Chango in details. Welcome, baby blossoms and titans. This is Visions by Vasori, and my name is Vasori Jade. All right? Today, we're talking about Chango. We're going to jump right into information on Chango. We have a lot of things to go over. If you do see me looking down, I am looking down at my notes so I can give you everything I got that I know or that I have learned on this African Orisha, okay? Grab a pen and a piece of paper, take some notes. If this Orisha resonates with you, honor him. Pull him in. That's all I can say, okay? You will know if he represents you, okay? So again, Chango is a warrior. He is the Orisha of lightning, dance, passion, fire, thunder, and power. He is the epitome of all things masculine and the dispenser of justice and vengeance on behalf of victims. He has the power to help win wars and defeat enemies and gain power over others. Now, he brings victory over enemies and all difficulties. Now, you will petition Chango for domination and strength in all matters, to cleanse and renew a community, or to ensure victory over difficulties. Chango has many paths, and in each path, he has been syncretized with a different Catholic saint, okay? Of all the various identifications, Saint Barbara is the best known, but he has also been identified with Saint Mark, Saint Elijah, Saint Expedite, Saint George, Saint Jerome, and Saint Patrick. Now, Chango was a royal ancestor of the Yoruba, right? The third king of the Oya, and deified after his death. His most popular symbol is the double-bladed axe, the Oshi, and he is represented under the colonial guise as, again, we talked about Saint Barbara, and is sometimes associated with Voodoo's Petra Lowell or Zuli Dantor. Now, according to Yoruban and Voodoo belief systems, Chango hurls bolts of lightnings at his followers, leaving behind imprints of stone axe blades on the earth's crust. Now, worship of Chango provides a great deal of power and self-control. Chango's altars often contain a carved figure of a woman holding a gift to the god with a double-bladed axe sticking up from her head. Now, the axe symbolizes that this devotee is possessed by Chango. Now, Chango has 3 wives, Oshun, Oba, and Oya. Because of her excellent cooking, Oshun is his favorite. Oya was Chango's 3rd wife, known for stealing the secrets of his powerful magic. Now, as legend is told, Chango lived in a home next to his 3 wives, who also had their own homes. And he spent time eating and sleeping with each of his wives. But Oba noticed that when Chango went to Oshun's home, He would eat all the food that she prepared for him. Yet when he came home to her, he would just pick over his food. Now, desiring a closer relationship with her husband, Oba asked Oshun how did she keep Chango so happy, and Oshun was offended by the inquiry and became filled with resentment towards Oba. For one, Oba's children would inherit Chango's kingdom because they were his first children. So Oshun's children would not have nearly the same status being born from his concubine, which that's what Oshun was. But out of jealousy, Oshun decided to play a trick on Oba by telling her a lie, a fucking lie, right? So Oshun's children would not have nearly the same status at that time. So out of jealousy, she told the lie. And Oshun told Oba that she had cut off a small piece of her ear and dried it in, that she had cut off a small piece of her ear many years ago. She pulverized her ear, her dried ear, into a powder and sprinkled it on Chango's food, right? Now, according to Oshun, the more that Chango ate, the more he desired her. Now, Oba was excited about this information, and Oba ran home to prepare Chango's favorite meal. She thought that if a little piece of Oshun's ear produced such a great effect, her whole ear would drive Chango crazy with the desire for her, and he would forget about Oshun forever. Now, Oba sliced her ear off and stirred it into Chango's food. And when Chango came home, he sat down and began to eat without looking at his bowl. When he finally looked down, he saw Oba's ear floating in the stew. Now, thinking Oba was trying to actually poison him, Chango drove her from his house. Oba ran away. She was crying, "No, I love you." And he thought that she was trying to poison him. She fell to the earth to become a river where she is still worshipped today, Oba. As an Orisha, Oba is the goddess of marriage, okay? And is said to destroy marriages in which abuse occurs. Petition Oba if you're in a marriage and you're being abused, okay? This is what Oshun did to her. Now, we're not going to talk about Saint Barbara, which is the representation of Chango, but we're going to jump because we're talking mostly about Chango in the African Santeria walk. So Chango, his cosmic force is, he is the most popular Orisha as seen as the symbol of fire, thunder, and lightning. He is the embodiment of passion, fertility, virility, and raw power. Now, when the Santeros hear thunder rumbling, they say Chango is galloping across the heavens on his white horse. He also symbolizes dancing, war, and all the virtues and imperfections of human nature. He is powerful as a man of supernatural beauty. He is noble. He is hardworking, courageous, a staunch friend, a great healer, and a clever witch. But he is also quarrelsome. He is very boastful, and he is an incorrigible womanizer. Okay? In short, they did state that he is a gambler as well as a liar, a consummate liar at that. But he's very charming and very generous as well. Now, the Orisha is visualized dressed in white knee-high breeches and a red cassock embroidered with gold braid and cowrie shells. He wears a turreted crown, which in Africa and Brazil has long strings of beads, of colored beads coming down that hang over his face, shielding it from view. Now, like all the other Orishas, he has the 3 tribal Yiza drawn on his cheeks. And his cult, like the people that follow him, is based on his power. They may be creative, destructive, medicinal, or morale. So if you're looking for that, yeah. This power is centered in his staff, which generally depicts a woman with a double-edged axe balanced upon her head. Now again, the axe is a symbol of Chango's thunderbolt, which is also the source of his energy. Okay. Now his attributes is again that double-edged axe, beaded or painted in red and white. That's his colors, red and white. A large cup where he prepares his magical spells. A maraca, a sword, a dagger, a mace, a machete. All of his battle implements are made of cedar wood. Cedar wood. A pair of ram horns, a set of 18 cowrie shells as well for divination that he uses. Now his days of the week are Fridays and the 4th of each month. His feast day is December the 4th. His numbers are 4 and 6. Again, his colors are red and white. Let's talk about some offerings. Bitter cola and palm oil among the Yoruban, the Yoruban people. The Orongbo are used as a divination system to speak directly to Chango. Pumpkins, pomegranates are also among offerings to offer him. Now, I love to talk about favorite foods because I like to honor with food because I love to eat food myself, right? Okay, just so y'all know that. His favorite food is amale, made with cornmeal and palm oil. Okra, one of my favorite foods ever, is also sacred to him. And sometimes in amale, which is that cornmeal and palm oil mixture, it's made with 12 pieces of okra. He loves apples and bananas. And that is the most common, sometimes, food offerings given to him. He does not accept rum like a Legua, Ogun, and a Chosi. But he is very partial to dry red table wine. Do not offer him rum. He will not accept cigars as an offering. Will not. Rum or cigars, no. Now, when he takes possession of one of his initiates, he will eat literally the embers of any cigar that is smoked in his presence, though. Now, among his sacred animals are roosters, rams, turtles, turkeys, lambs, quail, guinea hens, as well as bulls. Now, let's talk about his human archetype. The people who are said to be Chango's children are who fall under the Orisha's influences are energetic. They're very passionate, of unusually bright intellect, proud, very arrogant. They do not tolerate opposition to their ideas and are prone to violent explosions of anger. Men are notoriously quarrelsome and confirmed womanizers and are fond of partying and gambling, often leading a dissolute life. These people are also extremely generous and will readily part with their possessions in order to help someone, though. So Chango people are often highly creative and probably very artistic, and are rarely they rarely fail to leave a lasting impression on those who meet them. There are several different paths of Chango. So you have Chango as a child, the king of the drums. You have when Chango meets with his concubine, Oya. You have so many different paths to Oya, the king of kings. To Chango, the king of kings. Just read up on the different ones as well. Now, what other information do I have on Chango for you? You can be initiated into Chango, where he receives his initiates in the ceremony known as Asiento. Okay. It's a ritual where Chango's secrets include 6 black stones, which represent the spirit of the Orisha, the Orisha's weapons, that single-edged axe, a double-edged axe, a dagger, a machete, an arrow, and a lance, 2 ram or bull horns, and a set of 18 cowrie shells. Now, after the initiation, among the Yoruban, Chango's priests, those who are possessed by the Orisha during ceremonies, are also known as Elegun. Women are his special priestesses and greet him every morning, raising their breasts with both hands while facing the sun. If you are initiated, you don't have to be initiated in order to honor. You guys know that, okay? I do have some ebos, which is spells as well, for love, for money, for a special request, a cleansing to dispel evil type of spells. But I'm going to hold on to these for a little deeper work when I come back and do some more information on this particular Orisha, who is Chango. We're going to talk about Obatala next. The creator God, we're going to talk about him next in detail. Guys, I hope this helped you. I hope you got some information that you jotted down for yourself in the realm of Chango. And I'll be back with another video real soon. Please like, subscribe, support my channel. It's greatly appreciated. And guys, as always, if you need anything from my Botanica, it's in the bio. I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.